football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And able to get this out to the 25. Already here, they're on him into something else. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 34 yards there and a first down. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
70 Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go. Ground ball 80.
They'll set up to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 48 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19 Lions.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a 1st down.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great run as he kept it himself. And the Lions are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jen Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 30. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here as he's taken down. Byron Young able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. They'll run the draw with Irving. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson. 55 yards. And the Buccaneers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now 2nd and 3.
Dragon 6. Dragon Lion.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And hit the out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Lions.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Another run for Gibbs here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 36 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 49-yard.
Baker going to give it to Irvin.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Mayfield looks to throw. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And that was one that I kind of saw coming, Charge. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
70.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Going underneath, Gibbs has it.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 6. That's taken in. It's Isaac to slow. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
Gibbs straight ahead. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 117 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
On the set.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bucs 6-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 65 cat, 65 cat.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
Ready, ready.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
180.
Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. Stop.
Now Mayfield. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Boye Mafe.
A big loss on the play.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Mayfield to throw it. He'll get that complete to Harrison. A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. To throw, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
This time they stay on the ground. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit. And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Mayfield down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on in that play, though.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Now Baker going to change it up. Throwing, Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Marvin Harrison Jr., 31 yards. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Now an audible here into something else. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
3rd down and 6.
Cut 19, cut 19, 18, 5 in.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Dragon 60.
They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
180. Real.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Baker changing the play at the line.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down. They go play action. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th.
Point it right. Run.
He'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Jr. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, alert! Real.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Emeka Egbuka
From 8 yards out.
and the Buccaneers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta, and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Second and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here is 3rd and 5.
60 Vikings.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Mayfield.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Pass complete there to Harrison.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Kirby Joseph there to drop it. This is 2nd and 8.
Was taken down by Kirby Joseph. 2 yards on the pickup.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
At the 25-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
At the 9-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Irving.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Let's go.
The 7-yard line. A pickup or 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Play fake. Mayfield will try and do this himself. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th and a very critical drive upcoming. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Rookie season made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his team.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. A run up the middle with Irving. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 82 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and now long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
Able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give them the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Warriors 17.
Now back to throw. It's complete to Williams. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the 6. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cut 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll set up to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. He's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw here. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. What a nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
He was covered by Bruce.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and 15.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stack things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3 and out.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's Riley Dixon now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. On the return is Williams. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over. This is 1st and 10.
Connect. 18, 5 in. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Back to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
18, Randall. 18, Randall. 79, Brock.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Watch out!
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the Lions' 44-yard line.
Stop!
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
180! Watch out!
Once again, it's Irvin. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to them and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg, and boom, over the crossbar.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19 tight. Dragon 60. 70 raises.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bucs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Buccaneers